is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into a different band, different artist, and we listen to all of their records and we rank them from worst to best. We give our biggest banger from each of them if we got them. We normally start with the 6 Degrees of Tom DeLonge, but I keep forgetting to do them myself. So did you do a 6 Degrees of Tom DeLonge?
I did, because I don't have a lot to say about this band, like a ton.
Okay.
So I did one just to kind of like stretch it out a little bit, like Laffy Taffy. Girl, shake your Laffy Taffy. So I do have one.
Okay.
Pretty easy one, actually.
Well, while you're listening to the podcast, go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. You can listen on iHeartRadio now, Pandora, all these different places you can listen now. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button. Tell your friends, share all the posts. My name is Tyler. Way out there, hundreds of miles away, is Jeff. So let's get into this. 6 Degrees of Tom DeLonge. What do you got this week, Jeff? Since I did nothing. Did not do my homework.
Well, no one's fucking surprised at that. But
that's something, dude.
Pretty easy one, actually. Pusa, their video for Lump. That's President of the United States of America. Their video for Lump was directed by Roman Coppola. Roman Coppola.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's Mexican. Roman also directed the Walking Contradiction music video.
Okay.
Yeah, so then Grenade to Blink from there. I tried to do the guitarist from the band, but he doesn't have a wiki. But he did have a sister, but his sister just is like a writer, and she writes for like the New York Post, and then like she started in Seattle. And I was like, oh, I wonder like what college she went to. She went to the University of Washington. And then I just looked at all the people that went to the University of Washington. Like, oh, it's all fucking Seattle people, right? Like, that's not fun. But Ted Bundy also went to the same college she did.
Ooh.
So that was kind of fun. I thought that was kind of funny.
She's a serial killer.
I didn't know Ted Bundy was a. I don't know if he graduated college, but I didn't know he was a college person.
I didn't know either. I knew he was very smart. He was intelligent. But I mean, that doesn't mean you have to go to college to be smart.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Well.
If you do not go to college, then you are not smart.
You are dumb.
Fact.
You are dumb.
That's dumb. Wrong.
All right. So that's your 6 Degrees. Tom DeLonge.
Do it.
So let's get into the rankings. They have 6 records. We listened to all of them, so you don't have to. Of the President of the United States of America. So what do you got for number 6, Jeff? Go.
I guess this is the only one that I really don't have a banger, and I probably won't ever go back to. But these are the Good Times, people. Their 5th record, 2008. It's a weird one. Mm-hmm. It's still in the realm of Pusa, but they also doing some kind of like third wave ska shit on some songs. There's a Cherry Poppin' Daddy's fucking song on here, and it sounds identical to that. It's a fun record. All of the records are fun. But this one just seemed like, this is a one-time listen. I'm glad I listened to it, but I'm good. I'm good with it. I'm good.
No banger either.
No banger.
Okay. So my number 6 is Freaked Out and Small, their 3rd record from 2000. This record, it's fine. I don't think they have any bad records at all. I think they're all fun. They're all good. Some are fucking really good. But this one's just fine. This is after they broke up for the first time, and this is a weird one because they broke up for like a year. They recorded a song for a movie or something like that. The label loved it, and they're like, just get in the studio, put a record out, or make a record. We'll put it out, and they did, and it sounds phoned in. Like it just doesn't sound like they're having much fun. The songs are just okay at best, and they put the record out. They didn't tour on it. They didn't promote it. They did nothing, and they just broke up again for a few years. So yeah, Freaked Out and Small. I have no banger off this one. I just don't really care. This record like sold nothing. It seems like a very forgotten about record. So I don't care. Freaked Out and Small, my number 6. What do you got for number 5? Go.
Love Everybody, 4th record, 2004. Good record. There's some cool standout stuff here. But it's just more, man, when I say like it's just more of like Pusa, it sounds like a backhanded thing, but it's not. It's good. It's good stuff. And I enjoyed every minute of my listen through. And some of these I listened through twice. Actually, I think all of these I listened to twice just because they were easy to get through. And I was like, oh, maybe I missed something. And like, they're not very complex. And fuck, man, this band is not very complex at all.
No.
But this was a cool record. There's an instrumental jam called Surfs Down, which is fucking cool. It was a cool instrumental and like a 90s twist on like classic surf rock. And I thought, this is cool, man. This is pretty cool, man.
Pretty cool.
But that's it. That's all I got for that one.
That's all you got, man. This is going to be a short episode.
I know. I don't have a lot.
All right. So my number 5 is Kudos to You. Kudos to you. You know, because you got that exclamation point. 6th record from 2014. I don't have a banger off this one. This is good. This album is good, but there's nothing new. It's just, this was a crowd-funded record. It didn't seem like they really wanted to make it, because if they wanted to, they could have like sought out a record label, this and that. But they crowdfunded it, which was cool too. And they got funded in less than a week. They got overfunded, so they ended up doing some cool stuff with the extra money as well for the fans. But yeah, it's just kind of more of the same. You know, I'm 6 albums deep, and this is everything I've already heard from this band. It's good, but it just doesn't quite have that quirkiness of the first record, which I love so much about it. How carefree that first record is, which we'll get into on the main episode. But yeah, Kudos to You. Solid record. Just, I got to put it somewhere. So it's my number 5.
Okay.
What do you got for number 4? Go.
Kudos to You. With an exclamation point. Dope record, dude. It's pretty dope, actually. Super solid pop punk stuff going on here. Like, and then this late in your career, right? 6 albums deep, and you're still kind of like bringing that kind of heat. That's fun. And I thought this is them really getting back to their first record kind of sound. Like that keep it simple, stupid thing. Just everything is so basic, dude. Getting back to like 2-3 chord songs, just super, super simple. It's just, we're not first record people anymore here. And there's no personality to match their first record on this one. So I enjoyed this. I don't know. That's all I got.
You enjoyed it. Once again, I don't want to talk shit on any of these records because they're all good. They're all good records, but you just got to put this shit someplace.
These are all damn near like 2s. Like I will go back to some of these just out of curiosity.
I think I would only rate one below a 2, and that was the last record, or the third record, the Freaked Out and Small. That's the only one I would rank sub 2. You know, and when we talk about our ratings, we have a 3-point rating system where 3 is a perfect album, 2 is a good album you're going to continue to listen to, 1 is a bad album but give it a shot, and 0 is the worst thing you've ever heard. So the third record, I'd probably give it a 1.75. Still good, but whatever. So my number 4 is 2, the album 2, second record from 96. This is like they were trying to like recreate Peaches and more the pop oriented songs off the first record, and they just didn't quite hit as hard, and I was a little bit disappointed because I loved the first record for how kind of weird it was, and they strayed away from that a lot on this record. I do have a banger. It's a Little Indian Princess, LIP Lip. That's a fucking banger. Playlist song. Playlisted that song. Absolute fucking banger. Loved it. But overall, the album, I feel like they were trying to make another hit. They tried too hard to make another hit, and it just did not. I don't feel like it really worked for them. So, anyway, what do you got for number 3?
That one got a lot of giggles whenever I played, because my number 3 is 2, their second record. But the Little Indian Princess got a lot of giggles when I played this one at the shop, just because he says it so many times, the Little Indian Princess thing. And it sounds so stupid.
It really does, but damn, it's a good song.
This is a good album, man. I have 0 complaints about this album. It's dude, sometimes he really sounds like Dexter from The Offspring, but I'll get more to that when I get to my number 2. But a lot of fun songs here. Like, I like this record. It's very, very enjoyable. I like how it opens and closes with that same song. The Good Evening, Ladies and Gentlemen. Mm-hmm. Like, that's fucking hilarious. It's so stupid. But then to make a really, really good, catchy song out of just that one little like sentence or 2, that's fucking amazing. The song Bug City, dude. Bug City was dope. Amazing, amazing song. Kind of a cool mix of 60s like psych rock and just silly Pusa, but then turned into kind of like this Tim Burton sounding fucking tune. And I thought, like, dude, this is some next level stuff. But I do agree, this is like their Van Halen 2. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, it's not Van Halen 1. It's not Pusa 1. It's not Pusa.
Pusa. Pusa,
Pusa,
pusa.
pusa.
Pusa pusa.
It's like saying pusa. Because it's kind of like a bad word, but it's not a bad word.
It's not. Yeah. It's still a made up word. But all words are made up, right? My number 3 is
It's true.
yeah. So my number 3 is These Are the Good Times, people.
People.
This is the first album with the guitar bass player, which we'll get into. I want to get into on the main episode because I want to have something to talk about on that episode. This is Andrew McKeag replaces Chris Detter. I think that's his name. Detter. I don't know. This album is solid. This is a straight up pop rock record. They really kind of perfected the pop rock on this one. It's excellent. There's like no quirkiness on it, but that's okay. They wrote some really good pop hits, good fucking melodies, catchy hooks. This is a solid album. The song Warhead is my banger. It's short, sweet, just really good guitar leads on this one. Great pop rock record. Just a great pop rock record and song, and I nothing really bad to say about this one at all. These are the good times, people. So what do you got for number 2?
Freaked Out and Small, baby. This is the one I thought he sounds so much like Dexter from The Offspring. I was fucking blown away, dude. There's so many times when he sounds identical to him. Whatever. This is the year 2000. But Nothing But Love, right? The song Nothing But Love especially. Dude, I swear it sounds exactly like Dexter. But a cool, catchy record overall. There's a lot of variety of songs here. There's some slow acoustic-driven ballad type shit. Some fast-paced like pop punk. The Last Girl on Earth was just like a late 60s shocking blues psych rock song. It's fucking amazing. And the last song, Head Out, dude, that song's fucking amazing. Like aggressive for this kind of band. It's a very, very aggressive song and just a goofy, drawn out ender, right? Like let's just be as heavy as we possibly can, but we're not a heavy band, so this is what we got, and let's just do it for 4 minutes. Good. These guys are not 4-minute band songs.
They're kind of a heavy band though.
They're only heavy band. They're only heavy band because they use a lot of fuzz, and their drummer's pretty good.
Yeah, their drummer is solid. Okay, so that's your number 2.
Yeah, I liked it. I'd go back.
I wouldn't, dude. It's so phoned in though. It's so phoned in. I think it's their longest record too. I think it clocks in at like an hour, when most of the records are like 45 minutes, 47 minutes. It's a pretty long one too, from what I remember.
It's like 30 minutes.
Is it really that short? No way.
Yeah, it's like 30 minutes.
Maybe it felt like an hour because it just wasn't that.
But all their albums are like 30 minutes. That's all right though.
Oh, okay. My number 2 is Love Everybody, 4th album from 2004. The last with the founding guitarist Dave Detter. It's Dave Detter, not Chris. What was I thinking? Chris Ballwell.
Chris, yeah. the singer.
The singer, yeah.
The bass
Dave.
player.
Well, it's the same fucking thing, really. We'll get into that though later. This one's fun. It's God fucking fly. This one's good. Just the songs. So this is, to me, this is like the best throwback to their first record, their self-titled record. It has a lot of the quirkiness, weirdness of the first one, the goofiness of it all, but still keeps the fucking catchy hooks, man. I love it. The pop melodies are all here. The song Some Postman, that song sounds like it is 1984 by Bowling for Soup.
Exactly.
Some Postman. Straight up. And really any Weezer song on Green. Like that's a lot of what this record sounds like too. Is like Weezer's Green, not in a bad way, but in their own kind of catchy way.
Damn, it does sound like Bowling for Soup. Holy
yeah,
fuck.
it's 1984 by Bowling for Soup.
1985.
Is it 85?
Yeah.
Okay. 1984 is Van Halen. Duh. That's what I'm.
And it's not a Bowling for Soup song. It's a SR-71 song.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's right though.
No, it's bullshit. It is not. You're fucking with me.
Bowling for Soup did a cover of it.
But SR-71 did it first?
Did it first, yes.
Oh my God.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
I had no idea. Wow.
Get in there.
I've never heard the SR-71 version. Are you sure it's the same song though?
Put it on.
Remember we used to play music? We used to play music, yeah, but then we got all the Once we switched over to Spotify,
we got avalanche of cease and desist.
yeah, so many.
Everybody and their mother came out of the woodwork looking for theirs. Damn.
Yeah, once we left SoundCloud as the host of the podcast,
The shit Spotify.
Yeah, fucking dude, every episode got flagged. That's why for a long time I had to delete, or at one point I had to delete every episode and re-upload them, re-edited with all the music taken out, which was fucking stupid. But yeah, damn, dude, I had no idea SR-71 did that. That's wild. I'll have to listen to that later. It's a good song though. The Bowling for Soup version.
They're like fucking almost the same.
I'd imagine. I mean, they're both pop punk bands, so why wouldn't they be the same?
And they're both extremely nasally.
Yeah. But that SR-71 song, the other one, what was it?
The American
Why do you
Hi-Fi
always?
thing.
Yeah. Why do you always kick me when I'm high?
Hi. Knock me down. Right now. No,
Yeah, right now. Yeah, that's what it is.
God,
God, that's a good song.
Right now.
That is such a banger. We should do that record. Because we've talked about doing one hit wonder season on the podcast. That band is a one hit wonder.
Well, now they have two, actually. 1985.
That's true. We could do American Hi-Fi, Flavor of the Week.
Yeah, that's the song I was thinking of.
Yeah, that's a good song. Anyway.
Flavor of the Week's good.
0-2. Love
2.
Everybody is my number 2. And then our number 1s are self-titled. Pusa, the Presidents of the United States of America.
Pusa's
right?
Pusa. Yeah.
Pusa's. All right,
Pusa's.
Thank you all for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars, tell all your friends, share all the posts, and that's it.
That's all.
That's all.
This is everyone.